The existence of magic can be felt if you believe in it thoroughly. The fictional world portrays the magicians as people in a fancy attire with superpowers. However, white magicians are normal people like us. They are people with good intentions who believe in the power of nature. There is a magician in each one of us. We just have to believe in ourselves.
White magic is based on 5 elements of nature, which is the fire, the earth, the air, the water, and the spirit. So when client comes to us with the problems, we explain to them that basically we are not working with something which is a magic and miracle will happen. We explain them that we all are one with nature, and the more you are close to it, the faster your work happens. When I was doing my graduation, I went to get my tarot card reading done, and that is how I got interested into it. And for last 13 years I've been doing this various solutions for people which are Wiccan based, spell based, feng shui based, all of these negativity removals and much more of this sort. And I've traveled overseas also to learn Wicca and different type of such magic crafts. I first started with learning feng shui, which I learned from Singapore and Malaysia. To learn Wicca, I had to travel from Australia, then UK, then finally I learned African magic, which was in Arizona, New Orleans, where actually African magic evolved. We had a client 2 years back who had come to us with a bone deformity which was formed post hips. And after doing the screening of her chakras and her auras, then when we did tarot cards and went through the history of it, I realized that the client was actually suffering from a curse of the previous generations which was passed on to all the ladies. And that is why we gave her a curse relieving spell and Reiki, which helped her in healing her bones, and I think now she's absolutely fine.
Shubhangi has mastered the art of reading tarot cards and has also achieved the award for being the youngest tarot card reader in India. In most people's mind, tarot card reading means a woman in flowing robes leaning over a small table in a candlelit room foretelling impending doom. But that's not really what tarot cards are all about. In fact, they're not even meant to tell you your future or fortune. This deck of cards can possibly tell you anything about yourself, so that one can make informed choices in the future which can be beneficial. Apart from tarot card reading, Shubhangi, along with her husband, practices various other Wiccan and spell-based magic like spirit board, angel card reading, pendulum dowsing, and candle gazing.
I practice other divination skill set along with specializing in past life regression techniques and also psychoanalysis. I am also a trained counselor, so I help a lot of Shubhangi's clients for emotional healings where some of the clients are not willing to accept the reality.
We had another client who was into an automobile business. So one day he called me saying that one of his employees is talking in a very weird language and is trying to hurt himself. So I went there. After I had a look at him, I realized that he has been inflicted with a negative spirit which was trying to harm him. We did a spirit removal ritual with some salt water and vinegar, and then he was better. To be into this field, whether you're a spiritual or a occult or you're a magician, it does not really need an attire. What you're comfortable in, you should wear. What climate you live in, that is the best thing that you can really wear. No fancy attires, or there's nothing written that you have to wear such type of attires which will make your work perfect. The misuse of white magic can be basically only related to your personal greed or to attain more of energies, but the more you think of doing good for people, the good will happen. If you don't do good for others, then do not expect good in return when it's related to karma.
There are various types of things which are used to cast a spell. These things majorly include pendulums, variety of candles, herbs, oils, incenses, atomies, cauldron, crystals, and the most important one being the wand.
I think initially magic or Wicca was not seen as a professional stream, but now people have started understanding that they do need changes, they need more of meditation, or they need something different to happen for them and coming out from the problems that they are surviving with. So I think the acceptance is more now with family, friends, neighbors. They do understand that even you're normal people just like them. I feel the youngsters who want to come into the field of Wicca, magic, or any kind of occult practices, they should not watch videos and everything on YouTube and start practicing it. They would rather prefer going to a practitioner and learning it properly with proper education into Wicca, and have clear intentions to do it, and your spells do work.